I'm going to do some electric shield and metal arc welding this evening with 308L stainless steel welding rods, and I'm going to be using DC electrode positive current at about 45-46 amps DC electrode positive current. Here's where the amps are set. Wait a minute. And it's this is a Harbor Freight Tools welding machine. There. I got this at Harbor Freight Tools for $155. I'll show you what I'm going to weld. I'm going to weld some stainless steel. That's a 1/8 of an inch thick. That's 1/8 of an inch thick. That's 1/8 of an inch thick. Mild steel. So I'm going to hold the mild steel with this big pair of welding pliers. And I'm just going to take the ground clamp and put it, little something. I'll take the ground clamp, put it there, and I'm going to tack it together. Let me move the camera, aim the camera up a little bit. Let me kind of tilt these. Wait a minute. All right, let me tack it. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up on the side like this. And I'll tell you, Let's knock that flux off. There it is. Stainless steel butt joint. I mean, no, not stainless steel. Mild steel butt joint. And the vertical up position, the vertical position going vertical up. Now that was set at 45 amps DC electrode positive current. I'm trying to get in a very clear picture of this. Still has a little bit of flux there on the side. There. That reminds you of a coral snake with the multiple colors on it. Pretty. Beautiful. Let's look at the back. Oh wow, about 60–70% penetration. Now the reason that I turned the amps down to 45 amps is because these welding rods are deep. These stainless steel 308 l16 3/32 size welding rods are deep penetrating rods. They're deep penetrating rods. The 308 l16 stainless steel welding rods are deep penetrating rods. Now, if I would have turned the amps up to 60 amps like it recommended on the box that the welding rods come in, what would have happened is they would have made lumpy glumps on the streak of metal and would have been off. It would have made it kind of weak and brittle, because these deep penetrating rods get these deep penetrating rods melt very hot, and that's what makes them penetrate deep, is they melt much hotter. And even at low amps, they melt very hot and they penetrate that's what makes them penetrate deep. Now I'm going to show you, let me aim the camera down. So you can get away with just using 45 amps DC electrode positive current with these 308 l16 3/32 size stainless steel welding rods. Stainless steel electric welding rods, that is. There's the size of them again, and that's the type of rod this is. So you know what it does, going vertical up on 1/8 of an inch thick mild steel at 45 amps DC electrode positive current. The recommended amp setting is this. Now, once again, I'll show you what I had this welder set at. This is a Harbor Freight Tools welding machine. I got this, again, I got this at Harbor Freight Tools for 155 buckaroos. And it's worth it. You know, it does the job. It doesn't have a lot of options, but it does do the job. And you can build a go-kart with this thing. You can build a bicycle, build a mini bike. And with that, I'll end the video.